Listening Master.
Topic 1. Cook's Voyage to Australia and New Zealand.
Listen to the following conversation.
Can I answer any questions you might have, ma'am? I'm the curator of historical artifacts here, and I couldn't help but notice that you've been looking at James Cook's portrait for quite some time.
Yes, thank you. I'm a big history buff, but I can't seem to put my finger on who James Cook is.
Well, he was an accomplished explorer and cartographer who eventually became a captain in the British Royal Navy. He courageously led 3 voyages, each dragging on for an average of 4 years. The first being his most acknowledged expedition because of Australia and New Zealand.
Now I'm beginning to remember. He represents the phrase, nothing ventured, nothing gained. His first voyage maybe began sometime in the 1700s, am I right?
Correct. 1768 to be exact. He was hired for 2 tasks. The first was to make observations and record data on the transit of Venus across the sun, which he did. However, the second was to set out and look for the, mysterious southern continent.
And what happened next?
He sailed westward from England across the Atlantic and made his way toward New Zealand around 1769. It was on this particular expedition that he was able to completely draw up a map of New Zealand's coastline with few to no mistakes, applying his surveying and cartographic skills.
New Zealand, that's where Captain Cook encountered the Maori people. Cook and his crew weren't welcomed with open arms when they first arrived, but what about Australia?
After New Zealand, there was no time to shilly-shally, so he departed and made his way toward Australia, come what may.
Did he ever find it?
He sure did. He reached the continent and was the first recorded European to do so. He charted the east coast in 1770 and soon after declared its coast a possession of the King of Britain. During his stay in Australia, he came across the indigenous people, the Aborigines, who were initially hospitable.
So after his discovery of Australia, what happened?
Well, he returned to England in 1771, and upon reviewing his findings, the course of British colonization in Australia began.